Good afternoon. Normally I'd be saying good morning. I had to check myself then because instead of doing it at 10 o'clock in the morning, because you guys have all gone back to school, I've decided to do it in the evening on the Tuesday one. So for the next 2 weeks after this as well, it'll be 5 o'clock on a Tuesday evening. Hope you're all well. I hope going back to school has gone well and you've had a really good time seeing your teachers and your friends. We're going to be doing our normal workout, so we're going to start off doing a few stretches, and we're going to do lots of ones with the ball today. So try and make sure you've got a ball. Doesn't have to be a tennis ball, can be any ball at all, or anything about this shape that you can chuck around. Okay, so we will be using that, but first quick warm up. Okay, so I'm going to start off standing here. I'm going to do a big lunge down and drive back up on a nice high knee. So drive it down and then nice and high with the knee. One more on this side. And we're going to go to this side. So if you've not done any of these before, we're going to do the warm-up, and then we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise, 30 seconds break, and then we're going to do 15 exercise, and we're going to have a little cool down at the end. Now I want you to try and really get your legs nice and high, keep changing legs, try and keep them nice and straight. So really stretching it out as far as you can. One more on each foot. Okay, now I'm going to lean to one side, and then back here, and then lean to the other, back to the first side. Okay, and now we're going to lean forwards, and then we're going to lean up really, really high, reach up as high as you can, then back down forwards, and then stretch up as high as you can one last time, leaning forwards, and stretching up, and last thing, we're just going to jog on the spot, try and get our heart rate going a little bit. Going to do some hops on some high knees, some flick ups at the back, so you can kick your hands, and now jogging on the spot. So if you are joining in the workout, do say hi. Try and give you a little bit of a shout out if I can. So the first one that we're going to do, we're going to not use the ball for the first 5, we're going to do some exercises, then we're going to use the ball for the next 10 after that. So the first one, I just want to really get our feet moving, so we're going to be going fast as we can, forward and back, pretending like you're stepping over a line. 30 seconds, ready, and off you go. Forward and back, trying to step forward over that imaginary line, and then step back. See if we can keep that going. Try not to stop. So I'm going to change the legs that I'm leading with now. So I'm getting both my legs as good as I can. I'm not just focusing on one. I'm now getting the right leg to lead. Last few seconds. If you can keep going. And stop there. Well done. Okay, so 30 seconds rest now before we do the next one. The next one we're going to do, we're going to be looking at moving sideways. So that was forward and back. So these ones are going to go to the side, and then side step and then back. Side step and then back. Really making sure I'm going nice and fast with my feet. If you've got a bit more room than I have, then you can side step across your room. Ready? And off you go. So side step and back. Trying to keep those feet moving, staying on your toes. Try not to stop. See if we can keep going for the whole time of this. Really, really fast feet. You're halfway through. Can we keep going? Last few seconds, don't stop. How fast can you go? And stop there. Well done. Okay, so we've looked at moving forward and back. We've looked at moving side to side. Now we're going to move in diagonals. So what I want you to do is I want you to do 3 split steps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then going to do a big step forward this leg. And then going to do 1, 2, 3. And then a big step forward, so in the diagonal with the other leg. Okay? Right. Can we keep going for the whole 30 seconds? Make sure we're getting nice and light on our toes for our split steps. And off you go. 1, 2, 3. Big step forward. 1, 2, 3. Big step. 1, 2, 3. Really big step forward. Lunge forward. 1, 2, 3. Big step. 1, 2, 3. Big step. So count those 3 last 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Big step. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And stop there. So we've looked at moving forward and back, side to side, diagonals. Now I'm going to look at moving up and down. Okay, so we're going to squat really low and then I'm going to jump up really high in the air. Hello, Charles and Edward. I hope you've had a good first few days back at school. Hope they've gone well for you. Thank you for joining the workout today. Hope you're enjoying all the exercises. So, how high can you two jump for this one? So squat down low and then jump up as high as you can up in the air. Off you go. So down, up in the air. Down, really, really high up in the air. Use your arms as well. Really squat, so bend your knees and then jump in the air. High as you can go. When you land, see if you can land, bending your knees into your landing. Really, really high. Can we keep that going? Last few seconds. Last one, really high up there as you can. And stop there. Well done. So, one last exercise before we start using the tennis ball. Okay, so we've moved side to side, forward and back, diagonal, up and down. Now this one, I want to do a bit of all of them. Okay, so you're going to start off in the middle here, and I want you to do a split step. Okay, then we're going to move forward, split step, backwards, split step to the side, split step to the side, and then back to the start again. Okay, 30 seconds, off you go. So sprint step forwards, backwards, to the side, to the other side. Back to the start, forwards, backwards again. If you've got more space than I have, you can really move around the room. Forwards, backwards, to the side, to the other side. Keep going, last 5 seconds. Can we do it one more time? To the side and to the side. Well done. So, 10 exercises to go, and we're going to be using the ball for these ones. Okay, the first one that we're going to do with the ball, I really want to look at your balance. So I'm going to put the ball on the floor. This is quite a tough one. I want to see if you can bend down and pick the ball up without letting your other foot go on the floor. Then I want you to put it back down. Okay, and then try with the other leg. So pick it up and then put it back down again. Off you go. So bend, pick it up, and then put it back down. Change your legs. Pick it up, and then put it back down. Change your legs. Which leg are you best with? And put it back down. Pick it up, and put it back down. Pick it up, and put it back down. Last one. See if you manage to keep your balance the whole thing. Put it back down. 30 seconds rest. Well done. Okay. Next one, get you moving a little bit more for this one. Okay. What we're going to do with the ball is I'm going to drop the ball to the side. Now sometimes we've done this when we've been jumping round. This time I just want you to run round. So I want to see how fast you can do a whole circle and then catch the ball. Okay. And then maybe change directions as well so you're not getting dizzy. Face the other way. Try not to throw the ball really far. Just drop it and then catch it. Off you go. Round and catch. Round, catch. So I'm just dropping it really gently, turning all the way round, trying to catch the ball. Last few seconds, around, catch. Well done if you manage to do any. This is pretty tricky. Round and catch. And stop there. Well done. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, what you'll need for this one is we're going to put the ball on the floor, okay, and I'm going to move all the way around the ball and then back. So nice, quick, small steps, going round it and then back round the other way around it, okay. 30 seconds, can you keep going for the whole time? Are you ready? Steady. Off you go. So round the ball and then back round the other way. Nice fast feet. Try not to stop moving. See if we can keep going for the whole time. All the way around the ball and back round the ball. Halfway through. How many times can you go around in 10 seconds? That's 1, 2, done it 3, 2 seconds left, 4, 5, gonna do one more, and stop there. Well done. Okay, now the next one. This one's quite tricky. We're gonna go down, and we're gonna put the ball in between my knees there. I'm gonna lie down, and then all I'm gonna try and do is lift my hips above the ground, but I'm gonna try and keep the ball where it is. So I don't want it to drop down. I want it to stay in between my knees. Okay, ready? And off you go. So lying back, drive your hips up, but keep that ball between your legs. Don't let it drop. Can you keep it there without it falling down? And then down, drive it back up, and again, and back up. 5 seconds left. Well done if you've managed to keep the ball up. And last one. And well done. Okay. Next exercise. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to use the ball again, but we're going to do a big lunge forward. Try and get your back knee nice and low. Your knee up straight here. Throw the ball up, catch it, and then go back up again. And then lunge down with the other leg. Throw the ball up, catch it, and then go back up. Okay, see if we can keep going for the whole time. If you are joining in the workout today, if you want to do a little shout out, I'll try and mention your name. So go down. I know quite a few people do it afterwards. So if you are doing it afterwards and you can't do a shout out today, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying it. So big lunge, throw it up and catch. Big lunge. We're really holding that and being nice and stable when we go down, and then catching the ball. Stable. Catching the ball. The last few seconds. And stop there. Well done. So the next one, okay, one of my favourite ones. So we're going to go down, and we're going to try and go in our press up position. We're getting ready to do a press up, and then you want to try and move the ball around one of your hands, and then change hands, and then move the ball around the other hand whilst you're still staying up in this position. So stay up here. I move round my hand, back down again, and change arms, round my hand, and then back. Okay, 30 seconds, off you go. So try and move it round your hand, and change hands, all the way round and change hands. See if you can keep the ball moving, don't let it stop. All the way round. Last few seconds. Really good exercise for your core here. Last few. And stop there. Okay, just 5 exercises to go. Now, the next one. We're going to need some good ball skills for this one. Okay, what I want to see if you can do is I want to see if you can bounce the ball down and up and then down and up, but it's not just as simple as that. Whilst you're doing that, I want to see if you can keep your feet moving the whole time. So we're not stopping at all, but we're keeping the ball controlled, throwing it up and bouncing it down. 30 seconds, off you go. So feet on your toes, up and down, bouncing the ball down, throwing it up, down, back up. Can we keep that going? Keep my feet moving, don't let them stop. Bring it up and down. Nice and controlled. I'm not throwing it really hard or really high. Last few seconds, have you managed to stay on your toes the whole time? Keep your feet moving and stop there. Okay, now for the next one, we're going to put the ball down again. Okay, now this time I want to see if we can tap the ball from foot to foot. So in a really gentle tap, and I'm coming this side of it, I'm tapping it back, tapping it back, tapping it back. So it's really important that I'm balancing on this leg while I'm tapping that ball. If I lose my balance, it's going to be really hard to control it. So really make sure you're moving behind the ball like we would when we're getting ready to hit a tennis shot. Off you go. So behind the ball, tap it back. Tap it back. Oh, I didn't do very well then. Tap it back. Keep your balance. Tapping it from foot to foot. Can you keep it going? Balance on that leg. Getting behind the ball, ready to hit it. Last 3 seconds. And stop there. Okay, 3 exercises to go, if my counting's right. So, the next one we're going to do, again we're using the ball, but this is quite a difficult one, but one I quite like. The ball goes in between my feet. I try and jump up in the air and see if I can catch the ball. So the more you drive your knees up and height you get, the higher the ball goes, the easier it is. Ready? And off you go. So jump up and then try and catch it. And again, jump up and try and catch that ball. Really big jump in the air. Well done if you're able to do this. It's a tough one. Ooh, I dropped it that time. And big jump. Last go, make it a really, really good one. How high can you get the ball? Well done. Okay, 2 more to go now. You've worked really, really hard if you've kept going for the whole time. So well done. Okay, got to really test you with this one as well. Ball on the floor, tapping the ball, changing feet each time. So again, about balance, but speed and control of your foot. We don't want to kick the ball away, so we can't keep tapping it. Got to keep it nice and close. Are you ready? Okay, and off you go. 30 seconds. And keep that ball nice and controlled. Try not to let it roll away. Keeping your balance. How fast can you do it? But also controlled. Last few seconds. Can you keep it going? And stop there. Well done. So, last exercise to do. Okay, you will be needing the ball for this one again. Now, what I want you to do this time, and this is a good test of how fast you can be, and if you've got more space, again, use all of it. So, you're going to roll the ball, and then we need to run after it and make sure the ball goes through your legs. And roll it back the other way. So, start off here, I roll it, and it goes through my legs. Now, roll it back that way. And it goes through my legs. So if you've got more space, you can really run after the ball. Try not to break anything in your house. Off you go. So run after the ball. And again, run after the ball. Try and get past it. And then stop it. And past it. And stop. Past it. Roll it. And in the way of it. Really work hard. You've got 10 seconds to go. Really work hard for these 10 seconds. And last go, and stop there. Well done, really hard workout on a Tuesday evening, well done. A few stretches then, okay, go start off trying to touch your toes. Hold that position. Make sure your legs are nice and straight. And step forward now, so your front leg is bent but your back straight, both feet facing forwards. And the other leg now. And hold that position. So slowly counting down, have it one leg, until we can get back on the tennis court in a few more weeks' time. Really, really looking forward to it. Less than 3 weeks now. I know some of you have already booked on the Easter camps that I'm running over the Easter holidays, and then we'll be back to the normal groups hopefully after that. And one arm across. And then change arms. And last stretch now. So arms out in front, really stretch it out as far as you can reach with them. And well done. If you've not had your tea, I've not had mine yet, enjoy it. Hope it's something nice. And I hope to be back again on Saturday for another workout. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you then.